And our next honoree is the journalist Paula Ugaz. She became a household name in Peru with the publication of her book, Half Monks, Half Soldiers. That was 6 years ago. In it, 30 former members of a powerful organization affiliated with the Catholic Church detailed decades of psychological and sexual abuse. And Paula has continued to investigate, and she's now writing a second book on financial misdeeds. She's also fighting multiple lawsuits, as you can imagine, for allegedly defaming and for also perjury that come with a 3-year jail sentence. She's really fighting all of that and trying her best to continue doing her investigative work. Here's her video.
En la dimensión del daño que ha hecho el sodalicio, abusado física, sexual.
Her reporting rocked one of the most conservative countries in the world. Journalist Paola Ugaz has spent her career covering injustice and human rights abuses in South America. She's a correspondent for Spanish newspaper ABC and became a household name in Peru in 2015 when she co-authored a book alleging sexual and physical abuse within one of the largest lay communities linked to the Catholic Church.
Castigarse no solo a Figari, sino a toda la cúpula del sodalicio que ha recibido denuncias de abusos sexuales, físicos y psicológicos desde que empezó el sodalicio. Pero así hay muchísimas más victimarios de esta organización.
Ugaz's reporting helped launch a widespread sexual abuse investigation into top officials of the elite Catholic organization. The founder was eventually expelled from the group. Peru's conservative elite lashed out, filing a string of lawsuits and unrelenting physical threats against Ugaz.
Paola Ugaz represents almost a typical journalist in Latin America who has the audacity to uncover a powerful organization's malfeasance, child abuse in the Catholic Church. I mean, how many journalists have been reporting on that? But she's doing it in a country where there's very little press freedom.
Tengo 2 amenazas de muerte.
The threats have not silenced Ugaz. She is currently probing sexual abuse at a Catholic boot camp for children in South America.
Ellos no pagan impuestos.
This is a common tactic, really, to stop her from doing her work. And the fact that she is standing up to those threats and attacks is truly courageous.
Upon reflection of her career and crusades, Paola Ugaz says she has no regrets. I consider it my duty to publish. This recognition will help other women journalists in the world to feel that they are not alone.
I want to express my gratitude to the International Women's Media Foundation for this invaluable recognition of my work, which began in Peru in 1999. It is an honor as a Latin American journalist to receive this award, which I would like to dedicate to my partner and my children. I am a journalist, I am also a mother, and I want to leave them and their generation a world where aggression against women who practice journalism is not the norm, but the exception. I also dedicate this award to my parents, Antonio and Margot. I also dedicate it to my colleagues, Pedro Eduardo Salinas, Carlos Rivera, Jason Day, Juan Carlos Cruz, Carlos Rodriguez, and Raiza Navarro. I also dedicate to the survivors of the sodalicio, José Enríquez Cardó, José Rey de Castro, Oscar Sterling, Martín Choig, Martín and Vicente López de Romaña, Arcángel Miguel, and to many others who I cannot name to protect their safety, and 2 exemplary fathers whose children, Héctor Guillén Tamayo and Félix Neira, were kidnapped by the Catholic sect. Catherine Graham once said, I had very little idea of what I was supposed to be doing, so I set out to learn. What I essentially did was to put one foot in front of the other, shut my eyes, and step off the edge. When I look back and remember why I dedicate myself to this passion called journalism, I feel that what Graham says is similar to what I do every day, and that despite the death threats I have received, the harassment on social networks, and the judicial harassment I suffer today, everything I have published has been worthwhile. As my mentor, the great Peruvian journalist Gustavo Gorriti says, fear should not be the editor of a journalist. I will continue to publish, and my only response to the attacks against me will be more and better journalism. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Paula. It really is humbling. You know, we've heard that you have received slurs, received threats of being shot. You mentioned you're a mother and you've had to relocate your family for their safety. Congratulations on this award. And we know, therefore, to thank these women journalists who we've honored tonight for defending democracy and pulling back the curtain and not letting it go undefended. So we just want to say again, thank you to Mira Devi and the Khabar Lahoriya team, to Vanessa Charlot, to Paula Ugaz, Katerina Andreev, and Daria Khultsov, and of course, Cici Wei of the Gwen Ifill Award. And so thank you all so much. We know how difficult it is for women to continue to do this job. And hopefully you've seen the courage behind the stories that they tell and the humanity. Good night to all of you.